A super good morning to you. So the time has gone 7 o'clock on a Saturday morning. It's a weekend and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. And where am I? I'm in my office. Dark outside. People are still sleeping. And I'm sitting down at my desk, pulling my chair up, getting ready to open my computer, which I might be able to do one-handed. Let's have a look-see. The hinge is tight. I am opening up my computer, ready to punch in password, get writing, get going, because blog posts need to be published, blog posts need to be written, content needs to be written. And if I'm not sitting at my desk actually doing the work, it won't happen. So I certainly hope you're doing the same thing. I know some people are more of night owls, but what I found is when it comes to creating content, nothing beats the early morning, simply because nobody else is awake, you're free of distractions, and the free of distractions, nobody else awake means that you've got uninterrupted time, you can smash through your content. That's what I find anyway. Japanese author Haruki Murakami takes it to extremes. He's up at 4. By 4:10 he's at his desk. And he puts in 6 hours of work. 10 o'clock in the morning, he's got 6 hours done, and he's got the rest of his day free. Interesting concept. I should see if I can work my way up towards that type of a number. But anyway, 2 minutes of waffle gone. Let me get stuck into actually getting the content written. Speak to you just a bit later. Hey, and a super good morning. What can I give you as far as a quick update on progress? Well, since you last saw me when I was just sitting down to my desk, a fraction, I think it's 1 or 2 words shy of 3,400 words of content. I've edited a bunch of shorts. They're already up and published. 4 shorts up and published. And then I've edited my long video, which is scheduled to publish at 2 p.m. And then in addition to that, done the food prep for cooking lunch. So that's all ready and out of the way. And then I'm now back in the Plaza Abu Khar in the middle of Ogive, ready to meet up with my best friend, maybe help me with a little bit of niche immersion for one of the some of the blog post articles that I'm needing to write over the next couple of days. But beyond that, just being there for a friend, because this is the type of friend that when I'm hitting a low spot, I can just shoot out a message and they can be the emotional support network that I need, and I've needed that plenty over the last couple of months. And then in addition to that, if they need some emotional support, obviously I'm going to be there for them. But anyway, so that's what I've got coming up. It's going to be just an interesting couple of hours, because it's now 11:30 and around about 1:15 I'm going to start the cooking process for lunch to have that as near to 2 as possible, because this afternoon 3:30 is heading back through to the city of Granada with all the exciting things that happened there. But that's where I'm going to leave you for just a moment. Speak to you a bit later, but the content creation for today is by far not finished. Cheers. Hey, and a super good afternoon to you. I'm in the village of Lankaran. Dappled sunlight across my face, and waiting for the bus to Granada, which, if I look at my watch quickly, gives me 9 minutes until the bus gets here. So I'm only going to be walking down the hill a little bit further before heading back up the hill, which I know from cycling this very hill 3-4 times a week is about a 17% gradient. So as I start walking back up the hill, if I start puffing ever so slightly, that's exactly why that's going to be happening. And I can't really turn like that because the sun's there. So what I'm going to be doing is crossing over to the other side of the road the moment I have an opportunity and do the uphill walk in the shade of the stone wall, because that'll be just ever so slightly less harsh from a camera point of view. How about that? There. I need to wait until the wall gets just a little bit higher. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. There. Isn't that just a little bit better? Anyway, still on my 3,400 words of written content. Nothing was added to that. However, what I can say is that my long video did publish today. It's already picked up a couple of views. My shorts have already picked up a whole lot of views, even a bunch of comments. So from that point of view, all is good. Looking forward to an evening in Granada. Although what I will say is, forgive me for sounding selfish, but would have been wonderful to have my best friend there as well, especially considering that Granada on a Saturday evening has got so many interesting shops that are well worth a visit, especially if you're a content creator and a blogger who creates content in the fashion and beauty space. But anyway, that's not to be, unfortunately, so it'll need to be information shared through the phone. But what else can I tell you? That I'll be checking in with you later, because it's going to be through to Granada, grab a bite to eat as far as supper is concerned, and then heading out to the evening of dancing. And then tomorrow will be a chance, tomorrow and Monday morning, a chance to get a decent cardio workout in Granada, and then back through Auckland on Monday. But you will see that blue sky behind me, very different to the overcast, rainy conditions from a week ago. Bus will be here in 5 minutes, so let me sign off and catch up with you later. Hey there, it's just gone 10:15 in the evening, here in this middle of Granada. Live music behind me, live music ahead of me, so if there's a whole lot of background noise, that's exactly what's happening. Anyway, nothing extra on the word count front, nothing extra on the video production front. It's just been a Saturday evening of relaxing in the city centre with a little bit of dancing going on, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be back in the same area where I am at the moment, because if you glance across over there where the church is, those walls that you can sort of see over there will be full of flowers as part of a fiesta happening, which is why just over here there's a stage, and just over there there's scaffolding for the television cameras. There's going to be all a fairly Fiesta-ly affair. But anyway, I'm getting really close to that other piece of music, so you won't be able to hear anything I'm saying in a couple of seconds. So with that, standing on stage, I'm going to say good night and see you bright and early tomorrow morning for new content.